Hey Exploration Nation, this is my first video using my new to me camera, and if you're not familiar with it, if you didn't see my last video, my unboxing video, go check it out and you will find out exactly what it is and what all I got. It's really cool. Got it from James the Fam, and he sent some extras in with it that wasn't anticipated, and I just wanted to once again express my gratitude to you, James. I really do appreciate it, and this will definitely upgrade my videos. Now, this is a trial run. Depending on how it goes, this video may or may not be posted. I don't know. And the quality may not be the greatest because I'm having to learn how to use the camera, and so I'm out here starting the learning process. Of course, I downloaded the manual and checked it out, and but you know, there's some things you just have to do in order to figure out what everything does and all the features and everything. So this is my first video with it. So if the quality isn't really up there or anything, and I don't edit it out, or circumstances are that I can't edit it out, I apologize for that. This is just a learning experience, so I'm going to give it a try. Now, this location where I am, I have been wanting to come here for quite some time, and I've been trying to catch it open. Didn't used to close, but they have installed a sliding metal grate in order to close it off at night, and that's because of some spray painting, vandalism, and so on inside, which that's you know, typical now. I'm at a covered bridge, which is one of the oldest in the state, if not the oldest in the state, that was built in 1886 using a design called a town lattice design, which we'll see in just a moment when we go inside it. And it was used until the late 1970s, when another bridge nearby was built to replace it, and this bridge was placed on the National Historic Register. And again, it's one of the oldest surviving covered bridges in the state, if not the oldest. So let's go take a look and see what we can see. Now this is the bridge, and there was a mill right next to it, and there's a shot of the mill right there, or the foundation, what's left of it, and we'll go check that out in just a minute. And I decided to come on out here today because I also have a light, and it's kind of a cloudy day, so I figure once we get in here, it might be a good chance to check it out and see what it does. Alrighty. Now there's the lattice work. Let's make sure I'm not zoomed in or anything. No, I'm zoomed out. I'm good. Okay. And you can see, in spite of it all, there's graffiti in here all over the place. And there's the roll-up door that they installed. It's a shame that they have to do that. There was a time and day when that was not necessary at all. Alright, let's give this a shot here. Okay, it's still kind of light outside, and the camera's doing a really good job of using available light, although right there you can see my light come on just a little bit. It'll highlight a few things. I'll leave it on. And it looks like some of the old original lights in there are still here. I remember growing up, there were a few covered bridges left, and my dad would take us out on country roads, sometimes on weekends, and we'd go through a covered bridge every now and then. I don't know if they're still there or not, but it was really cool. I always enjoyed it as a kid, going through there. All right, I'm going to try a little zoom in on this. See what we got. Just want to see how far it can go. I love it. I know I'm not really looking at anything. Like I said, this is a learning experience. This is a learning experience for me, so I know I'm zooming in on a big bunch of nothing right there, just leaves. They're cool leaves though, right? Okay. Back on out all the way. That's a nice zoom on that. I like that. And there's the light on the end. I don't know how old exactly those lights are, those light fixtures are, but they're pretty old. It's pretty indicative of the time and day. Now, the covered bridges that we went through when I was a kid didn't have any electric power or anything. If you went through there at night, you just had to use the headlights on your car, which that was fine. From what I've read, the advantage of this lattice work design here was being able to handle heavy loads. And right here you can see that there are wooden pegs used. See if I can get in a shot of, there's a pair of them right there. Wooden pegs to hold them together. And it's amazing that those hold like that. Old barns used to be used. I've seen barns where it didn't have a single nail in them at all. Now we're going to head down to where the old mill was. Actually, I don't know what kind of mill it was. I don't know if it was a grist mill or what. Maybe check it out. Yeah, there's a sign there. It's a grist mill. And it looks like it was built around 1834, right in that time frame. So let me go down here to the walkway. I started to go down the bank right there, but I don't think that they really want you doing that. And I do want to stay within the rules and everything. They probably wouldn't care when you come to think of it. But still, although it might make for a good video if I tripped, fell, and rolled about 5 times going down there. That'd be worth a few likes, right? Speaking of which, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Turn on the notifications, click that bell to the right of the subscribe button, so you'll get notifications of all videos that I publish. And also like the video. That helps out a bunch. those help. All three of those things there help the video get pushed out there by YouTube and recommended. So I would be very grateful for it. Okay, kind of in a quandary here, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right, there is a no trespassing sign right here. However, the gate is standing wide open. There's no padlock hanging on. It hasn't been broken into or anything. So I think what I'll do is I will just play this safe. Since there's no equipment or anything left inside, the millstone's not there, I'll just stay outside the fence, because I don't want any problems with the local constabulary. It looks like we can get a pretty decent view inside here. Get down here without falling in the river. Get a better view without the fence for you right up here. And there's the shot of the river. And there is a playground slide that ended up there from parts unknown. There is no telling. You see a sizable tree that's come downstream. Had a lot of rain this past winter, and so I'm really surprised that there's not more debris here than there is. I may have gotten in here and cleaned it out. Another look at the remains of the old mill. This up. I want to get a view over the fence as best I can. So let's go over here. Take a look. I don't see any footprints in the mud or anything, so it appears that locals have been taking that seriously. Alright, here's another shot of it. Get up over the fence so you can get a better view without the fence being in it. There's some steps here that I could have used, but I did not know they were here. And they're losing steps here. More steps over here. While we're up high, let's take a look at this side of it. And you see there's a here's another gate, and as you can see, it hasn't been broken into. There's no padlock, no anything. But the no trespassing signs are there. So just to play it safe, stay out here. Now I'd be itching more to go inside if if the old grist mill and some of the mechanicals were still in there, but those are gone long ago. Now this is undoubtedly steps so that people can go down and fish. Take a look at the underside of the bridge from here. Okay, there we go. Let's take a look down through there. You can see the underpinnings. Yeah. Get up here where there's more light. There we go. And get a close-up shot up in there and see what you can see. And a shot up the river. Probably some pretty decent fishing right in here. And that railing over there is bent. I wonder if that big dead tree coming down during the all the rain hit it and bent it, or if other debris did that. It's came from upriver, whatever it was. But you can see that the whole railing is bent over. But all winter long we've had so much rain that there's no telling how high this river got. But something sure hit that. Well, that's a wrap for the old covered bridge, and I certainly do appreciate y'all tagging along as always, and I appreciate you bearing with me while I'm learning to use my new to me camera. So thank you so much for watching, and again, be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any videos that I post, and be sure and like the video please, and go check out James and Chelsea's channels. You will not be disappointed. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.